Hey y'all, welcome back to the Mad liberTEA Party, where up is down, left is right, and everything's messed up. We're living in a dumpster fire. Everything is upside down, and we're all mad here. I mean, I know I am. This stuff is driving me mad, and it's making me pretty furious. I'm glad that you guys decided to pop in, and this one's probably not going to be super long. I just wanted to say a few things and have it on video so I could clip it up and use it later because I'm tired of, like reiterating this stuff over and over and over again. Um, my the whole idea of this one is to explain, why the heck why the heck I choose to be affiliated with the Boog, and why, as an anarchist, I feel like that's appropriate. Because I know that a lot of people are like, well, if you're an anarchist, you're an individual. You don't need groups. You don't do groups. Groups are identifiers. They're not healthy things for anarchists to do. Yeah, I know. I fucking hate groups. Groups are like the root of all evil at times. Sometimes they're really good, though. The thing is, as an anarchist, if I decide to join a group of any sort, um, I don't care what kind of agreement or contract or anything like that. Not that there is one here. We're going to get into that in a second. I don't give a shit what I said. If things change, I'm getting the fuck out. I'm not going to stick around for a bunch of bullshit. And to be honest, the reason why this thing is so great is because it's not like that. It's not a group. Sure, there's some groups all over the place, like people make groups of people, but like it's not a group. It's not a big organization. It's not funded by Soros like people think Antifa is. Like just all sorts of crap. It's not any of that shit. It's just a bunch of people who can agree on certain things and want to work together, and they come together. Um, Most of the time, I can't do groups because I can't trust people. I can't trust people to do the shit that they say. Um, I've not exactly had the best freaking run in with various groups lately. Over the past several years, I've tried to get involved with different groups that said that they wanted to make a difference, that they wanted to push for liberty, that they wanted to do all these things. And when it came time to actually do those things, they just weren't there. And I don't know where the heck they were, but they weren't there, you know? They all had a bazillion fucking excuses. I couldn't even get somebody to fucking go pick up. Like, I got one person from any of those groups to go pick up trash with me. Like it was something as simple as that. And, like when it comes time to actually get a spine and say no, those people are not there. Um, and then, like I saw it. Like people actually care. People are actually doing shit. People are getting out there and making like a loud noise for liberty. They're actually doing things. They're trying to help people. And like that's all sorts of different things. Like this isn't just about going to protests and stuff like that. Actually going into your communities, bringing them together, working on furthering people's individuality, and it's amazing. Um, so yeah, like I'm gonna go where the action is. I'm gonna go where the people who really care are, and I will always be attracted to that. And when it stops, or if it gets crazy, then I like we'll get into that too in a second. Like if that idea loses its purity, I'm not gonna freaking stick around for it. Um, you know, it's really hard for me to put these things into words because like I'm a very wordy person, and I can talk all day about why I'm here. But I'm going to talk about a couple of things specifically that I keep having to talk about a lot. First off, the boog is not left or right. I don't know who the fuck wants them to be. I mean, like, needs them to be right or left so that they can understand it. I don't know if it's just a mindset where people don't believe that you can be passionate about something and not on the side, or if they need us to be on a side so that they can put us into a group and demonize us to whoever the fuck they can. I mean, at this point, I've had people in the same fucking thread, same fucking person, actually hand me an article that said we were far right and an article that said we were far left. And the truth is, we're not any of that shit. Individuals, I don't know, like we all have our own ideals. From what I can tell, most of them are libertarians, though. I know it's frustrating to an anarchist to work with libertarians, but the ones that are actually doing stuff, they're not so bad. Um, I think I like them. But the thing is, we're not we're not anything specific. We're not a political group. We're a group of people that want to preserve their liberties, to preserve our children's liberties. We want to preserve the liberties of people we don't even fucking know. Hell, we want to preserve the liberties of the people who don't like us. You know, it doesn't matter. There is no freaking there is no freaking line as to who gets liberties and who doesn't. And I think that there being a line for so damn long has actually led to these problems. We are not far left and we are not far right. The existence of the far left and the far right in our media and our society and the way that everything is going fucking crazy, we are a response to it in a way. Um, I think that all of the insanity and division caused people to almost in rebellion reach out for some form of fucking unity. And it's very easy to get, like it's really easy. It just is. People say it's hard, but it's not. You have to fucking just do something though. And these people do. And it's not like they're out there breaking the NAP or anything like that, because that's a very important thing. Everywhere I go, anytime I read anything about like the Boog, if I read one of the pamphlets or one of the clarification thing or anything like that, um, they mention that. So the non-aggression principle is really important. The only thing that we all 100% agree on, though, is that racists and pedos get yeeted, and we want our liberties. We want to be free citizens. Now, some people take that to different levels. I'm an anarchist. I'm like, fuck all the government. Get rid of it all. Some of them just want things to go back to where we can actually rule, like we can actually be independent and stuff like that, as minarchists do. And maybe they're right. Maybe we do need to go back to minarchy first. That's why I keep calling it the training wheels of anarchism. But they're definitely not fucking racist. I just want to put that out there. Like, there's no fucking way we can be far right, racist, and like, anti-gay stuff and all that shit. Like, if that was true, I wouldn't be able to be here. They wouldn't fucking allow me. I'm like mixed race and covered in fucking hashtags. Hell, people don't even make fun of me for being a furry. It's pretty cool. Um, I'm not gonna lie. There was like one time when it got sketchy with somebody, an individual, and to be honest, I was like uncertain for just a second, but nobody fucking let that shit fly. And just like I say over and over again out there, they wouldn't let that shit fly. And it's true. We hold our brothers and sisters in liberty accountable. We we will not fucking tolerate shit like that. This is a this is not like the Proud Boys where they're like, well, I have a Puerto Rican friend and he's super racist too. It's not like that. This is like, fuck, half of the people I know wouldn't be able to be here if we were far right and racist and shit like that. Um, the other thing is the Civil War crap, like that has got to fucking go. Like the thing is, people are consistently trying to say that we want a civil war. And I know that people have said this again and again and again, but we're not into that kind of crap. That's the left right deal. They are the ones that are divided. They are the ones that are kicking the shit out of each other in the streets, shooting at each other, and all sorts of crazy stuff. And we don't want that. If we're in the middle of a civil war, having a revolution, be it social, political, or physical, is not going to be fucking very, it's not going to be very easy. Why the hell would we want a civil war to pop off? I think that sometimes people get word mouthy about it because they're like, well, if it does, then at least everybody will be able to see what's going on. And I get that, but that's not wanting a civil war. Nobody wants that kind of shit. Um, and I mean, like, this shit's crazy, man. I wanted to do something. I wanted to be able to be with like minds and fellows that all wanted to do something together. and I went from grouping to grouping to grouping to see if I couldn't find people. And everywhere I went, I was like, well, this is a great platform and I can find a couple of people here, but I can't put my full weight into it because it's just not what I'm looking for. Like, you get 100 people from one of these people in a room, you get like 50 people to RSVP a group thing, and then like maybe 8 people show up, and maybe one or two of them actually do something. And I can't fucking wait around for that shit. I don't have enough time to wait around for that shit. Um, like I'll take the people who do shit and I'll take them with me. I'll move on. We can all go together. I mean, that's why I honestly believe that's why MLTP is so scattered across the table. We're a bottom unity group, and that means that we are anarchists and minarchists of various types. We have everything from ANCAPs to an ANCOM. We even have an ANCOM, a token ANCOM. I'm just a Black Flag agorist, and like we have a libertarian, we have all sorts of random things in our at our table, and we pick each other up. We've picked up each person just kind of like along the way from different places, and you got to keep moving until you find that sweet spot where you think you can get some shit done. And honestly, as far as I'm concerned, the book is that sweet spot. Um, do I really want there to have to be a physical revolution? No. Um, I think that we can. I think that we can make some change still. I think that we can wake people up, and with each other actually doing things, actually reaching out there, actually supporting each other, backing each other up. There's a lot of freaking, like social support networks. Like people are very, very supportive of each other, not just in their liberty stuff, but in their lives and shit. People have become like a giant fucking family, and we're all different. And like I'm probably the weird cousin, I'm sure, like that one that everyone's like, well, he's a little weird, but I guess, but he's okay. But we back each other up and stuff. It's not like any fucking group I've ever tried to join. It's all these different groups I've tried to get involved with to try and create something out of. They've all fallen flat. They have all spoken talk to talk, but when it came time to walk a walk, it was just bullshit. Here, I don't fucking feel that at all. And the only people who have to fear us are the people who are trying to keep people from having their liberties. Tyrants are the only people who have to fear us. And fucking pedophiles, you know. I don't think that that's such a bad thing. I don't think that's fucking crazy at all. If that's fucking crazy, then call me goddamn crazy. But I think that's about all I have to say today. I kind of wanted to just get something out, put my brain to the freaking, to the grindstone, say some shit so that I could just have it out here and pass it around. I think that I've gone on long enough. If you guys think I'm wrong, if you guys think I left something out, if you guys want to share your coming to liberty in this style story, get down there in the comments and share. Um, get into our social media. We have a link tree. We have our link will lead to the link tree. And if you want to help me get out there and actually put something back into not just like my local community, but the Liberty community itself, we've already gotten enough to pay our bills a week. Everything else on top of that goes to actually doing stuff, to actually like investing in members of the community and their projects and things of that nature. If you would like to help us do that, then get into our subscribe star with your filthy white market cash, or get down into our Cointree link and toss us some crypto. We'll make it happen. We'll find out where it needs to go and we'll put it there. And I mean, obviously, we're going to use some of it to make our shit better, but like, uh, that's a as it goes. It's not an all the time thing. So most of the time, we're putting this back into whatever we can. Until you guys wait, tonight I'm not doing anything tonight. I'm going to go record with RGB, and that'll be great. I saw that the new episode is up. You guys can check our page. We have a playlist that has it in there, so you can find that, and by that you'll find the place that it's being posted at regularly. So go ahead and give Concrete Hades a nice little follow there, because he's been kind enough to post not only these things, but a lot of educational things that are very useful. Um, while we're at it, I'm going to be back in the morning, I hope. The allergies have been kicking my ass in the morning. Sorry about that. But hopefully, I'll be here in the morning with Deco. We're going to talk about having hope in the middle of a dumpster fire. And after that, in the evening, we're going to have Mr. Pink come in and we're going to give an update and a recap, or we're going to give a recap and an update on what's going on with the Keith Taylor Kentucky hemp scandal. So I hope you guys will be around for that kind of stuff. Until then, you guys don't give up your freaking freedoms for safety. Fuck safety. Live free. Be awesome. This episode of Mic Drops is freaking adjourned.